What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jazz, Just Doing Me. Today we're back with some more Love Bites with their song, their live performance at least, for Frozen Serenade. Of course, last time we did Stand and Deliver, which was their music video. I think our first music video when it comes to them as well. I've done only live up until that point. It was definitely a good change of pace. And of course, seeing them in more casual clothes, them kind of trying out different instruments and everything like that. It was definitely, like I said, it's a good change of pace. It's good to see them in a different light, in a different setting. This one, of course, it's not an official video as well. I will put the link to this video down below, obviously, like always. This is not official, but I think this one is pretty cool because the guy who put it out, or she, they, them, they put the lyrics with it as well. So you can, of course, follow along with the live performance, which is very cool. And yeah, again, thank you guys for all the support y'all been showing, especially from the Love Bite fans specifically. All the likes, all the subs, all the comments, all the recommendations, everything, just everything. Thank you so much, truly. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. Here we go, y'all. Frozen Serenade came out, well, at least this performance was in 2021. I think the video itself was put out like 3 years ago, so 2022. So it's a little bit older. Again, I made sure to check to make sure this was the right one, because there was a couple other ones, but this was the main one, of course, to react to. Link will be in the description as always. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Starting out kind of, slower than some of their other songs. They're all kind of wearing a lot more like white. Like they're of course wearing the white with the little gold accents, but it looks a lot like more like gowns compared to some of the more recent ones we've seen, like in 2023. That I've seen. I like went to like right after pandemic and everything. He always sounds so good. Love having the lyrics too. Kind of sad though. Slowing it down too a little bit. Killing me. He has such a good voice. The continuation of the note, drag it on. This is definitely a lot slower, definitely a different change of pace. I like how, like I said, like just making that note go just a little bit longer. She's just like, just dragging it, just make sure you hang on every single syllable. Definitely the focal point of this song, for sure. Very sad, yeah. The light has only been on her this entire time. I do like his lyrics though. Such a good chorus. Into it. She's feeling it. I love that note. there has been like no solos yet or nothing. It's really just been straight vocals, and we're just really surrounding her, focusing on her. Ooh. Then she just starts playing the piano. So freaking talented, bro. I'm assuming, of course, that's not actual snow, but this is very cool for the imagery. It's not even just like a concert, it's like a show at this point. What instrument is that? Not the piano, but like, oh, she's playing like a different type of guitar. That's crazy. They all just switched like that on a dime. Build up. Oh my gosh. Like generally like 3 different songs back to back to back. I love the set too. I didn't know there was even like regal stairs like that. That's fire coming up the sides and everything like that. It really just adds into everything. They are playing. I was wrong. They are definitely some solos. Oh, it never gets old. They're just like fighting together, bro. Still never understand how they move their fingers that fast. So now we're like a lot more high tempo, a lot more like, I won't say happier, but like it's definitely different than the beginning of the song. Way better lyrics too. It's phenomenal. I love the imagery they're painting as well. She held that same note. They're just going and going and going. This is definitely a different vibe from them for sure. This outro is crazy. That was a great performance. Like it wasn't like I feel like you know how it usually is, where of course very high tone, very high energy. Like this with the little I guess intermission with her like kind of flowing in the background with the the snow coming down. Like it just definitely gave it a totally different feel than what we normally get from them. And there we go with a Frozen Serenade, and as the title suggests, definitely a lot more slow pace. Of course with Frozen, of course slowing down time. Serenade, she's really like belting, singing from her heart, hitting on every single note. I love the intermission with the snow falling down as she's like swaying and dancing in the background. For them to kind of stop on a dime like that as well, like I was mentioning, and just go to start playing the piano, not missing a beat, not missing a key, which again, a lot of talent, but a lot of hard work, a lot of effort there to be able to do something like that on such a short, time jump like that. And then even with going from like, of course, electric guitar to acoustic, and the whole vibe of the song just changes. It really does slow down right before we pick it back up for the outro, and it's a lot more brighter, more I guess you could say happier lyrics compared to the very beginning, which was a lot more sad, a lot more melancholic. And still both of them had a lot of good like imagery, and even with the again with the animation, it brings those visuals into the performance. It just adds like another layer beneath the song, and it kind of felt like a, I guess I won't say like a music video, but like I wasn't expecting to, you know, for snow to start coming down and just that whole little thing. They could have easily just stopped, you know, even still played the piano, still played the acoustic, and maybe just kind of just had the lights be dimmed. But for them to like, let's take it a step further, it just means a lot. You know what I'm saying? It adds to the concert, adds to the performance. If you're a viewer, if you're like a concert goer seeing that, it just adds to your experience as well as a viewer, as a watcher. So it was just phenomenal overall. Yeah, I can't complain. Obviously, they always outdo themselves, and this was definitely a different vibe from them. Kind of looking back to the last music video we did as well, with Stand and Deliver, but still, you know, follow through as always. Drop any more recommendations down below. They don't even have to be necessarily be just like this. This would be a kind of a good little thing to go to if they have more songs like this that are like a lot different than what I've covered so far up into them. I think this is like what, our 7th, maybe 8th video on them. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely been a roller coaster since the beginning. Definitely been a lot of, you know, just them evolving and changing and showing me time and time again that, you know, there's a reason why they're so popular. Yeah, love you guys as always. Thank you guys for all the support. And then, yeah, I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.